They said, get it greedy. I told them, go greedy. They said, get it greedy. I told them, go greedy. They said, get it greedy. I told them, go greedy. It's your chance to do your dance like it's your birthday.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't even been a full 24 hours. TikTok was banned and it's back up and running. People was panicking. They was doing all this and this. But where was all this energy for all the motherfuckers that, with the wildfires and stuff? Like, why isn't that same energy out there for that? And if I'm being honest, they should have took OF instead of TikTok. But, you know, that's my opinion. But otherwise than that, y'all, we gonna check this out from my boy ArakoTv again. I know I just did a video of his, but him doing this video too has had me rolling like, okay, I gotta check this out. Because all I know is I know people been acting a fool, and I wanted to see how they act. So if this is your first time on the channel, definitely like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all running the numbers up, and we gonna get this ball rolling. Let's go.
So as everyone knows, TikTok is now banned in the US, and when I posted this news the other day, the majority of you guys were happy about it, unlike a lot of the influencers having full-blown meltdowns.
It said next should be OF. See, look, I said that too. No, OS should have been took first before TikTok, but you know, whatever. If it's true, society be better off order. Praise the Lord.
Call for a check on a caller 10 Street. RP is saying they love TikTok and is very incoherent.
Wait. I'm sorry to pause again. People are reportedly calling 911 over TikTok being shut down. Are you serious right now? If people are doing that, they need to get their ass in jail. They should be arrested. Ain't that filing a false police report or some shit? I'm just saying, though. That's wild. Y'all really were calling the police over TikTok? Bro, it's not that damn serious. It's not. Now, with it being shut down and everything, I think it is a little wild, though, that they want to shut down social media apps and stuff, and they have a bad record with cybersecurity in this country as it is, but you know, I ain't gonna say too much, but you know.
0 Street. RP is saying they love TikTok and is very incoherent.
Wow. Like, are y'all seriously crashing out over TikTok being bad, though? That's just letting people know some of these people need a job anyway. But, whatever.
You guys, I'm not okay. I am okay, but I'm not okay. I'm crashing out. My precious TikTok.
You know, it's funny. I'd say this is the worst thing that boomers have done to the younger generation.
About to lose my job on TikTok as an influencer. I just wanted to clarify a few things. My house, I pay $2,000 a month for my house. And then I just bought a 2025 Mercedes SUV. So let's just clarify that, because you guys were wondering like what I meant by that. So in total, I pay like probably almost $10,000 in bills and food and just my lifestyle.
Well, get a job.
I want to thank everyone who sent me money on Venmo. I was able to get a total of $6,000 already. Like, that's so nice. Like, no.
Bruh, and she just started crying on cue. This is another thing that be getting me weak with people that be crying on camera and stuff. Like, this is the thing, and me being a YouTuber, I've done TikToks and stuff too. My thing is, when you think about doing stuff like that, do y'all ever think, like, they don't be just doing this in one take? They redo the crying and all this, edit the video and everything, and post it. Like, I don't understand it. So you now just crying on cue. Did you see how the camera cut to her just crying and stuff, though? I guarantee you that was not her first take.
No one's ever done anything like nice for me before. But yeah, guys, now I'm really worried, because if TikTok's banned, like, what are us influencers really gonna do?
Go get a job.
Like, we have nothing to go to. So I'm probably gonna sue the government, because without TikTok, there is no me, there is no influencer. My bills are too high to work at McDonald's. Like, that's just not gonna ever happen. That's just not a thing.
I gotta keep it real. I am crashing the out right now. I don't know what to do. Oh my god. I've already opened and closed the app probably 6 times already just to keep getting the same stupid warning message. Oh my god, like this just feel, I can't, this is so dystopian. First of all, I feel pathetic that I am freaking out like this over an application being unavailable on my phone, but also like this has been a massive part of our life for the last 6 years, and normally when something happens, I would get on TikTok and start complaining, and I can't even do that. I feel like disconnected. I feel cut off from the world and my community.
To be honest, I really don't care what James Charles is saying.
This is crazy. This is f***ing crazy. God, and I can't, like, now I'm rooting for Trump? Ew! God, like, make America great again, I guess. God.
Please save me, Donald Trump. Please. I'm asking you. Please save me.
Alright, TikTok isn't available right now. Law banning TikTok has been enacted in the US. Unfortunately, that means you can't use TikTok.
So I guess TikTok.
It only gives me an option to close the app.
Do not leave the fucking stream. Yeah, TikTok. If you leave.
Guys, if you leave, you're gone.
Wait, it popped up the moment I opened my thing. They might not. How many viewers do we have? It still says the same. Oh fuck! It came up on this phone.
How many streams? How many?
God.
Guys, breaking fucking
news. This one has 23K.
Go to Twitch. Go to Twitch. Go to Twitch.
And to the U.S. government, I'm never forgiving you for this. And I'm never going to trust you ever again because you just, like that, took away millions of people's income and livelihood. And who does that? So I'm never trusting you ever again with anything.
You know what's so crazy? And I'm sorry to keep pausing it though, but some of the small businesses do benefit from TikTok. I feel bad for that. I don't feel bad for people that just sits here and do this the whole video and it gets millions of views somehow. Like, you're not doing shit but robotic ass movements.
So I'm starting to give up hope that there's going to be a Hail Mary moment at the end of this that's going to save this app. It's so dumb coming on the internet and crying about an app, but the fact is that this has been a sense
and you probably edited it
for years now, and it got me through really, really hard times in my life. The pandemic, losing my job, all of that, getting divorced, like all of this crap that's happened to me in the last 5 years since I've been on here. Hours and hours and hours of time I put into creating stuff. It's been a source of income for me for going on 3 years now. First it was just a little bit, but then it got to be more. I'm not like rich off of it, but it has significantly helped my income every month. I'm like worried about like what I'm gonna do financially.
Go get a job at fucking McDonald's, cause that's where you fucking belong.
It's not fair that like they're banning TikTok as hell that I'm crying, but I just seen a video of the girl that made the renegade dance. And I'm crying because I read a comment that was like the algorithm saying goodbye to us. And I've been noticing that a lot over the past like week. Like all the trends that came in the beginning are coming back. And it just makes me really sad because it genuinely feels like our parents just came in the middle of a school year and said, yeah, forget all your friends, forget all the hard work that you did at this school, forget everything that you did. You're gonna have to start from scratch. And it sucks because it's like it's beyond TikTok dances. It's beyond all of that. Like, we have put Black culture on a stage that everybody can appreciate. Y'all have shown me things about psychology and my family and my friends and myself that I would have never learned in this lifetime. Like, I don't really know, like, and I know it sounds dramatic to say I don't know what I'm going to do without TikTok, but like, bro, I really don't know who I'm going to be without TikTok because a large part of who I have become in the last 6 years and a large part of my growth has come from a lot of the stuff I've learned off of this app. And I really hate to say goodbye.
Bye, bitch. I have no idea how I'm going to survive.
And it's crazy because my thing about it is, it's like, you really sitting on here crying about an app. Like, y'all can't just go on IG Reels and go. I mean, I know a lot of them get their success on TikTok. But it's like, damn, you got YouTube Shorts, IG Reels. There's other options and stuff. Like, but if they start messing with the other apps too, that's going to be insane. But you really sat on here and cried the whole time. I don't be feeling sorry for people that be sitting there crying on the app.
And off of this app. And I really hate to say goodbye.
Bye, bitch. I have no idea how I'm going to survive. This app was literally supposed to be my way out.
So for everyone who's saying, go get
This
a job,
dude
go get a
crying
job,
too,
I am
Lord.
literally working. I have no more time. I work almost every day doing DoorDash, and DoorDash pays $2 a delivery. And I Instacart. I have classes Monday through Thursday in person. I have been posting on this app almost every day for 5 years, guys. I've been posting on this app 3 to 5 times every day for the last 6 months. I've made $175 on here. In 7 days on TikTok, I have made $871. There is no job that's gonna even come close to that. My tuition is $7,000 a semester, and my rent is $800 every month. So no amount of working is gonna get that pay, and I do not want to be in debt my entire life. I literally don't know what to do. My next step has always been to go to the polls. So when y'all see me dancing, do not say a damn thing.
We don't care. Here's my thing too. When you doing something, always have a backup plan. You know what I'm saying? And I've had to learn that when you do something, always have a backup plan.
People who voted to take this app away are the people who use this app to campaign. All of their campaign posts, they posted
He's not
on
lying
here.
on that part.
Make it make sense.
Now, the reason TikTok got banned in the US is due to national security concerns over its Chinese ownership and fears of data misuse by the Chinese government, but some people have other theories.
If TikTok being banned does not radicalize you as an American citizen, you are intentionally missing the point, because it's not about TikTok. It's the fact that Republicans and Democrats across all legislative branches can expeditiously and unanimously pull together like never before, and probably never again, to streamline legislation banning a social media app while completely ignoring everything important to us. They can't pull together to make sure my kids don't get shot while they go to school, to fix the economy, to mandate livable wages, to kick hedge funds out of single-family homes so I can afford my mortgage again. They're doing fuck all about homeowners insurance, stealing billions of dollars from Americans, and then leaving them for dead while their homes wash away in a flood or burn to the fucking ground in a fire. They, like every other country, can't pull together to outlaw the poisonous substances that are put into our food, creating an epidemic of obese, diabetic, cancerous Americans who need to lean on a healthcare system they do all the mandate in way of quality of service or cost. They won't give us free health care. They won't invest in infrastructure or education, but all of their efforts collectively go to banning a social media app. California is on fire. North Carolina and Tennessee washed away. New Jersey has geoplasmic orbs over it. Our kids get shot in school, and our economy is on the brink of fucking collapse. But their top priority is banning social media. That's where the effort goes.
This is Representative Michael.
Hey, no, that's insane. She actually cooked on what she said, though. Because a lot of that, you know, it is crazy because I just said that, too. Like, they put all this energy in TikTok, though. But the people that are mad about TikTok getting banned is crazy, too, because they're not giving the same energy to the stuff that needs to be energy on.
But if you're on this app, you should, because he wrote the bill to ban TikTok. But he's also done some other really interesting shit recently.
What did he do?
So here's Mike's recent questionable activity. On March 3rd, he authored the TikTok ban bill. Then on March 22nd, he invested $150,000 in Meta. On the 26th, he invested another $150,000, and on the 28th, he invested another $150,000. So about 3 weeks after writing the TikTok ban bill, this man invested $450,000 in TikTok's competitor. Oh, and then what did he do once he saw his TikTok ban was going to be included with all the Ukraine funding? Well, on April 1st, he invested $350,000 more in Meta, followed by the 5th, where he invested that again. And then about a week later, of course, he voted yes on the bill he wrote. So within the span of 40 days, this dude wrote the TikTok ban bill, proceeded to invest $450,000 in the competitor, and then invested another $700,000, taking his total investment in Meta to $1.15 million. And then he voted yes. Now, obviously, the word most people are using here is suspicious, but the word we should be using is criminal. This man wrote the fucking bill to ban TikTok, proceeded to invest more than $1 million in its competitor, whose stock will skyrocket if TikTok actually gets banned, and then voted on the bill to ban it. Are you paying attention yet?
Yeah.
You don't find that suspicious?
Mighty suspicious.
Every other country knows it's about suppressing the free speech of its citizens. If the government believes that a single app could, quote from the hearing on the 10th, skew the perspective of American citizens to be anti-American, maybe the real problem is that American citizens are already in such a state of political unrest and unhappiness that our government is scared a single foreign influence could tip the scale and have it all be over. Don't you think that by taking away the, and I quote, key communications channel of Americans, it's gonna make those 170 million Americans a little more anti-American? Maybe Congress knows and understands that. Maybe the government knows that the backlash it will receive from banning TikTok does not outweigh the threats that come with its existence. Not in a matter of national security, but in a matter of being the most popular news and media outlet that the government cannot control. Maybe, if this was actually a national security concern, the government would be banning all Chinese-developed apps, like Shein and Temu, that collect the exact same amount of data as TikTok. Because maybe it knows TikTok is something special. You can't politically organize on Temu.
I do believe that banning a social media app like TikTok is a violation of the First Amendment. I haven't had a chance to read the ruling yet, but very disappointed. 170 million Americans express themselves on TikTok on a daily basis, and it's just wrong for the government to ban it. Most of the reasons the government banned it were based on accusations, not proof. They've never been tried and found guilty of sharing information with a communist government or any of that. They've actually offered, through our Foreign Investment Committee that oversees foreign investments, they've offered to have the data here. They've offered to work with Oracle to house the data in the United States. They've offered to have an American board. In fact, it's misreported that it's a Chinese company to begin with. It's owned, 60% of the company is owned by international investors. But disappointing. I don't think the battle's over yet, though. I'm hopeful that President Trump, in coming in, can have some ability. It sounds like Biden left the door open, perhaps, for some executive action from President Trump, and I hope that's what will happen.
Now, yeah, TikTok has contributed to some people becoming more brain dead, and it's been home to terrible content and shit influencers. But let's be real, that kind of content exists everywhere on the internet, and it's going to continue to exist. Beyond the bullshit, TikTok's algorithms help countless small business owners grow, and it's brought some good people opportunities they might have never had. And if the ban was truly about national security, it raises questions, because Meta and other platforms have had data breaches, and plenty of Chinese companies still collect user data. So is banning TikTok solving the problem, or is it just showing that the government can shut down social media apps whenever they want? What happens when they target Twitter, YouTube, or another platform that you enjoy? I don't think the issue is TikTok itself. I think it's a lack of strong, consistent privacy laws. Shutting it down sets a dangerous precedent. Instead, the focus should have been on creating better protections for everyone, not just taking away a platform that people rely on. The question a lot of these people are asking now is, will someone buy TikTok, and can they buy TikTok? And there's been interest from names like Elon Musk, Mr. Beast, Kevin O'Leary, but it's not that simple. ByteDance has repeatedly said it won't sell, and experts point out that the Chinese government is unlikely to approve any deal involving TikTok's prized algorithm. So for now, it's looking as dead as some of these TikTokers' careers, but we'll see, because money talks.
It sure do. Money always talks. But before I even did this video, right before I started recording this, TikTok is back up and active right now. So even all that said, though, it's still a little crazy, though, that they really went that far to ban the app, though. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy as hell, because it's like people don't understand. Like, I think it's more important things than banning an app. But at the same time, they need to ban OnlyFans. But, you know, other than that, yeah, no, I understand completely. In some ways, I can understand why they need to shut it down, but at the same time, you know, a lot of people thrive from TikTok that deserves to be famous and all that stuff. All these ones that are crying, oh, I'm going to pay my bills. You got to have a backup plan. The ones that are famous, off of just TikTok, they need to learn to make sure you have other avenues just as well, so, you know, you can thrive on situations like that, you know? So, otherwise than that, y'all, this was a good video. ArakoTv always drops the bangers. Appreciate y'all as always. I appreciate y'all running my numbers up. I know I've gotten probably 15 more subscribers since the last time I did my video. And hopefully this one runs up as well, though. And also, like I said, I definitely need y'all help. Holla at your boy. You know, I left a video on here explaining what's going on. If you support me just as well, please, I leave my Cashapp, my Venmo, and PayPal in the comments. And I appreciate anything y'all can give. And otherwise than that, y'all, let's live every day like our last. And great vibes. Great day. Y'all be easy. Pow.
OG Panda Beats.